Camping in the rain can be an exciting and unique experience, but it also requires some additional preparation and gear to ensure your comfort and safety. Here are some tips to help you camp in the rain. Choose the right campsite. Look for a campsite with good drainage, preferably on higher ground. Avoid setting up your tent in low-lying areas where water may collect. Set up your tent correctly. Make sure your tent is properly waterproofed and seam-sealed. Choose a tent with a rainfly that extends all the way to the ground to provide maximum protection. Place a ground sheet or tarp underneath your tent to prevent water from seeping through the bottom. Use a footprint. A footprint is a ground sheet specifically designed for your tent model. It adds an extra layer of protection between your tent and the wet ground. Secure your rainfly. Ensure your rainfly is securely attached to your tent and covers the entire structure. Tension the rainfly properly to prevent water from pooling on top of it. Create a vestibule. If your tent has a vestibule, use it to store wet gear and muddy shoes, keeping the interior of your tent dry and clean. Organize your gear. Keep your gear organized and store items you want to keep dry in waterproof bags or containers. This includes clothing, electronics and food. Clothing and personal gear. Pack appropriate rain gear, such as waterproof jackets, pants, and boots. Bring extra clothes and socks in case you get wet. Avoid wearing cotton, as it retains moisture. Opt for quick-drying and moisture-wicking fabrics instead. Stay dry inside the tent. Keep wet gear outside the sleeping area of your tent. Change into dry clothes before entering your sleeping bag. Consider using a waterproof stuff sack for your sleeping bag to keep it dry. Ventilation. Despite the rain, it's important to maintain airflow inside your tent to minimize condensation. Keep vents open and consider using a tent fan to improve air circulation. Stay entertained. Bring books, games or other forms of entertainment that you can enjoy inside the tent during the rainy periods. Be mindful of safety. Avoid camping near rivers or streams that may flood during heavy rain. Stay away from trees that could be at risk of falling due to wind or lightning. Monitor weather conditions and be prepared to evacuate if necessary. Remember, camping in the rain can be a memorable experience, but it's important to prioritize safety and comfort. Always be prepared for changing weather conditions and have a backup plan if the weather becomes severe.